Hello, and welcome back to Super Pat World. It is time to speedrun some Mario Wonder levels, people. We are working on the special world, and we left off on... Where did we leave off? Donut Ride. This is the one. And we determined that's... Okay, this is where we left off. We determined the jet run was the winner. We tried a couple different badges, or at least one other. And the reality is, our best bet is the jet run, which is not a huge surprise. It's a tough badge to beat when the goal is to go fast, because it basically forces top speed all the time. So not a huge surprise, but we had to check. We had to do our due diligence. What's up, Fernando? Hey, Daniel. Okay. So this is already in place, and now all we need to pull up are the personal bests, which I have right... not there. Where did I put them? Come on, Patty boy. No, that's not it. There we go. Okay, so our best with the jet run is 128.40. What's up, Asa? Hey, Jen. So here we go. This is our current. This is the time to beat. Let's bring this over one. Nope, I guess not. Okay, we'll go with that. Good enough, people. All right, let's get down to business. Let's get into the runs. First thing we got to do is get the power up. What do we decide on? Bubble or drill? Is it bubble or drill? I think it's drill. I think drill. All right, let's get down to business, people. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Sorry to clear my throat in your ear there. What's up, Jeremy? Big shout out to you, my friend. All right. Let's get serious here. Back to the donut. Got some different coffee because it was on sale, and it is not as good. Okay, here we go, donut. Here we go. Donut time. Donuts make me go nuts. And hey, thanks to the 9 people liking the stream right off the bat. That's amazing. Huge shout out to you. We're almost at 10 in the first, 4 minutes of the stream. What's up, Chris? There we go, Jen. There's a donut for you, people. There's a donut right there. Oh, almost 10 likes already, Jeremy. Come on, let's push it. Oh, yeah, and big shout-out to Lizard. Lizard taught me a better way to start this. He was trying to tell me to do the jump, but I didn't understand. But now I do, because I've seen it. Like that. Ooh, that was nice. Oh, that's the trick for this, I bet. Aha! I think that's the way we're gonna do that part. What's my favorite? What's up? Yeah. My favorite coffee. I've been really. Oops. Oh, now I gotta get the power up again. That was foolish. Sorry, people. You didn't deserve to have to sit through this. I apologize. But we hit 10 likes. So yeah, my favorite coffee is this Colombian coffee. It's very strong. I use cream and sugar. Let the record show. Well, technically just coffee, mate, but that is essentially cream and sugar. But I've gotten used to this Colombian coffee, which is a little stronger and a little stronger flavor as well. And so I've gotten used to it, and now I really like it. And now I've gone to what was on sale. I always buy whatever coffee's on sale at the supermarket. There's a couple things I do like that. I'm not loyal to a brand. I just get whatever is... I get whatever's on sale. And that's how it goes with the coffee. No, it's not a dark roast. That's the thing. Ironically, dark roasts oftentimes have less caffeine, which I know sounds counterintuitive. This is actually a light roast of the Colombian coffee, and as a result, the caffeine meter on the side it's maxed out. But I know I described it as a dark roast because I said it tasted stronger. But I meant relative to a non-Colombian coffee. Like this. It tastes a lot stronger than this, but it tastes way less strong than if it was the Colombian dark roast. You know what I'm saying, people? I know you probably don't care that much. I barely care that much, so I apologize for going on about it. But it's one of those things where coffee can be such an interesting part of life. Oh, I already did this. I'm sorry, people. My brain, I'm going to be honest with you. Once again, people, my brain is very much divided right now. I'm very concerned about something, and I can't do anything about it. I can't do anything about it, so I got to let it go. But I also have to put on a show here. And not put on a show like being fake, but put on a show like try to entertain you, make it worth your while to stick around and hang out and watch the stream. That is my responsibility. So it's a bizarre combination. It's a bizarre combination. The coffee, it's too bitter for you, Jeremy? Well, have you tried Coffee Mate or any cream and sugar? There's so many flavors of coffee. I'd say half the coffee out there, you can't even tell it's coffee. Okay, here we go.
Hi. Ouch.
Oh, what a great, we're getting a great start here at least.
Hi.
I wonder if that twirl is worth it. Well, I want to finish this out. I want to finish this run out just to see where this lands relative to our personal best. Kind of like a little research session here. We're already through the worst of it. Not the worst of it. That's overstating it, but... Yeah. Excuse me, sorry. Gotten consistent there, Jeremy. Gotta find the peppermint creamer. That shouldn't be tough to do at Christmas time. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And now we want to stay in the middle. That should be middle enough. Nice. Okay, I think this is going to be a new personal best, but I think we can do better than this. Because we can get that other part without taking damage, I'm sure.
Bye-bye.
Wow. 120. Yeah, it's technically better. We've got a new personal best, but we can do better than that. The low acid coffee. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the cold brew. The cold brew has less acid. That's the coffee I'm talking about that I get from the store. Get the big mug of it for like $3 or $4, whatever's on sale, and then it lasts me a couple days. I'm changing my high score here. There we go. They make low acid coffee. Well, oh, sorry. Here's the classic streamer thing just happened. I responded to a comment, and then when I looked away, then looked back, and there was a comment adding on to the original comment that I just commented on before they ever heard my thing. So now I just have to process that. Say, okay, I don't need to repeat what I just said. They just happened to type that. Never mind. Here we go, people. I need the power up again. I guess that is the downside to actually finishing the run in this level, is you lose the power up every time. And let the record show, I don't know enough about cold brew coffee, but I'm pretty... Let me Google this. I'm fact-checking myself now. Now I'm feeling all awkward about it. But I'm almost positive this is the case. Hold on. Hold on. Is cold brew coffee less acidic? That's my Google search. And the answer is, the least acidic coffee brewing method is to make cold brew coffee. There we go. I'm not off base here. The process to make it significantly reduces the volume of organic compounds, such as caffeine and acids, compared to hot water brewing. But see, that makes it sound like there's less caffeine, and that's not necessarily the case. But I guess it's all relative. In any case, it definitely has less acid. So That's all. I gotta get my head in the game here, people. Because the truth is, like I already told you, my head is not in the game. I barely here right now. My mind is elsewhere, but I have to put on the show. Not a fake show, but a show nonetheless. A stream is a show. I'm the host of the show. So, it helps if my mind is in the present moment. And the truth is, it is not in the present moment. This is the wrong level. What's up, Dale? No, nothing to apologize for, people. If there's one thing I adore from the chat, it's the chat wanting to chat. That's a great thing. Now, obviously, my responses and anxiety do a great job of discouraging people from wanting to chat, which I totally appreciate. And I definitely don't enjoy or want, but it's sort of the nature of the family-friendly, me, like, not understanding jokes. I'm, in some ways, I'm so ill-equipped to be a streamer. That's part of the fun in the nonsense of me being a streamer, is there's so many things about me that go directly against it. But there's other things about me that go directly towards it. Like having my attention everywhere all at once. That works to my advantage. But at the same time, well, you hear the nonsense. Here we go, people. Let's get a run in. Enough talking. Let's get the run going. Here we go.
Hi.
I wonder if that's faster. We're going to have to finish it out again. We still took damage, but I think that is an improvement. No! Worst case scenario. I wasn't even looking. And again, that's my fault, people. I have to focus. And again, that's not your fault for chatting. You see what a mess it is in this mind? Okay, there's Dale. The birthday shouts for Claire. There we go. Big shout out to Claire. She's a legend. Now I've got my my 1-up perler bead keychain right on the mic stand again. I took it off the wall. It's back on the mic stand, so I can have it right near me. Big shout out to you, Claire. Hope you had a great birthday. Now we have to go get the power up because I am a basket case. So come along with me, people. Let's take a little trip to the power up store, also known as item search. One of the worst levels in the game. I'd be happy this level. You know, it's funny that this is the level where you can get the power up because it's some form of redemption. Because this is, in my opinion, the absolute worst level in the entire game. But it's not even close. It's not even close. This right here is the worst level of any Mario game, I'm going to say. I'm going to go that far. That level right there, worst level of any Mario game. Of any official Mario game, let the record show. But so that's why it's ironic that this is the same place that we can get this little quick power-up blast. All right, people. Wow, what a disaster. Sorry. Let's get serious here. Whoo, buddy. The brain is on fire. That's how you just beat 100% yesterday. There you go. Yeah. Nice job. It's a green mushroom, Fernando. Thought the Goomba level was the worst level? No, definitely not. Not even close to the hidden stuff level. Nothing's worse than that. That is easy, absolute worst. In my opinion, of course. There's plenty of room for discussion, debate, and disagreement. But that's where I'm at, people. I'm gonna go no twirl for now and just assume this is faster. Oh, that was so good too. That was not what I wanted. Too early. Still too early? Wow. I thought that was late, if anything. Nah, that twirl can't be worth it. I think I actually want to jump. Right now, this run, I'm competing against a Nabbit run. Nabbit has the world record here and can damage boost much more quickly. But Nabbit can't use the jet run badge, so that's sort of as close to an equalizer as we've got. All right, Pat. Remember what's going on here. Nice. Oh, we didn't get the clean entry, unfortunately. All right. I don't know if this is going to be any better. Be curious to see. Be curious to see. Oh, now I know what Fernando was talking about. Fernando was talking about the 1-up. But, oh, and I didn't even hit the timer. That's so sad, people. I'm literally in the middle of a speed run, and I can't even stay focused enough to stop the timer. Do you know how insane that is, people? Do you know how absolutely off the wall that makes me feel? I'm literally doing a stream right now, speed runs, and I couldn't even stay focused long enough to stop the timer. That's just so absolutely out of control. I'm sorry, people. You deserve so much better from your streamer. Now we're back doing the song and dance to the worst level in the game. This is a disaster, people. We're off to a bad start today, my friends. We're off to a bad start today. And we're not canceling any streams. We are not canceling any streams today. No. I refuse. I absolutely refuse. We're doing the streams. You just have to get your brain under control, Pat. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There's our power up, and we're out of here. Okay, we have no idea if that was faster. We'll just have to assume no damage. So that's what we're going to stick with. No damage. Okay. You could have a solid focus day every day? I don't agree, Jen. I don't agree at all. I wish that were true, but that's not the case for me. You keep forgetting. It starts at 11 and not 11:30. That's fair, Josh. Well, now, here's your reminder. This one starts at 11. Okay, back to the donut ride. Here we go. Here we go. Badoo, badoo, boop. I meant to say you can't. Well, then I agree. Now that you're saying the opposite, I agree with you. What's up, Dale? Appreciate the love. Here we go, people. Here we go. Let's get serious here. We got to start from a restart. That's why we do it this way.
Hi.
I keep doing the twirl, and I don't think I should. Please. Nice. Okay, this is it. This is it, people. This is the intro we were looking for. I can't help but get that 10 coin. After all the 100% runs. It's so deeply ingrained. Alright, this is all free until we get to the end. And we have to get a well-timed ground pound to enter the pipe as quickly as possible. Here's the fake ending. Here's the final 3. Now bottom middle. That should be good. Yes. Okay. Come on now, Patty boy. Beautiful. That's about as good as a Mario run as I think I'm going to get, for now at least. Until we find more strats.
Bye-bye.
Wow. There we go. 119. I'll take it. World record is 117 with Nabbit. But I'm just interested in getting the world records for Mario. You can have the Nabbit world records. I'm not interested. I want the Mario world records. So, or not even necessarily the best in the world, but I want to be on the list. I want to be in the conversation. Someone who is running these levels. And that's what's happening here, people. So, we're going to call that a run. That's our new personal best, 119. 400. And let's keep it going. There we go. There we go. Yeah, yeah. All right, people. Hold on one second. Where are you? Where are you? Aha! Okay. And then I see what's going to happen. So I can take out the little guy. What? Why didn't that work? Okay. Thank you, Justin. You're amazing. The chat, I'm telling you, this is a group effort. Do I go in that pipe? Looks like I have to. Oh, looks like I don't have to. What's this about? Is that the real one? Is that the real one? With the one up! Yes! Yeah! All right. Sorry about that. Back to the grind here. I've gotten any percent this. I've gotten any percent. Huh. I don't think I have an any percent piranha yet. But first things first, let's get powered up. And what's up, Kyla and Serena? That's the fake ending? Yeah. There it is. What's up, David? Big shout out to my buddy David. We're gonna assume bubble for this one. Alrighty. Hey, and thank you to the 15 of you that like the stream. You are amazing, and this song is for you. Someone likes the stream. Here we go. All right. Okay, let's go with that. All right, we're ready. We are ready. What's up, Jan? Okay. Probably want to start like that. We're not going to worry about the timer yet. Let's map it out here. Oh, okay. So we have to be mindful of that block. And also, I have to do I have to throw the bubble immediately, then do a controlled jump. Oh, I wonder if I can actually land on top of it if I do a full jump from the bubble. Interesting. You can go right beyond the box. Okay. So it's the flower. I wasn't even seeing the flower. That one. So if I just anticipate it hitting the flower. Now, I don't even care about the box because it's any percent. Oh, that was silly. I probably want that bubble for the end. Does that actually take away any time since it's auto-scroll? Uh-oh. All right, that works. Whoops. Okay, all that matters is... No! Well, hopefully we don't need the bubble for the ending. It's the yellow pipe. That was a little late. I don't think the bubble makes a difference for the ending, so I think we might be okay, even taking all that damage. I didn't start the timer!
Bye-bye.
Oh, the pain, people. The pain. The bare minimum for running speedruns is starting and stopping the timer. You know what I mean, people? So frustrated with myself. It's just so hard to focus. My brain is so divided. I'm so worried. I can't do anything. Well, here, let me be clear. What I'm super worried about, I can't do anything about. So it's the worst kind of worry, because you can do nothing with it except bear it. So I have to get more of my brain available here at the stream. That's what I'm working on. What's up, Kiwi? Okay, so let's try it one more time. Come on, fatty boy. Here we go. Well, now you have to get the power up again. I'm sorry, people.
Here we go.
I said bubble. All right, people. Let's get serious here. It's time for some real deal world records. That's what it's time for.
Let's go.
Now I'm going to actually start the timer watch. Oh, because you silly Pat, I had decided at the beginning of that run not to. I just remembered that. Because that was like my first run through. Now, see? I did... What a scatterbrain, bro. Is there a program? Maybe. Yeah. I'm sure real speedrunners don't do it like this. Bro, are you serious? No, we're not doing that. We're not starting that way. No. Almost. Bad jump. What's up, John? I bonked. I think I'm better off going for the top of that rather than under. Yeah, I think that's the move. Big shout out to my buddy, John Legend. Just entered the chat. He may not have any hit records, but he's a legend to me. Oh, gosh. He's gonna get me. Nope. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, that was close. This is where the 10 coin would be. But this isn't any percent run, people. We don't care about the 10 coins. Well, I'll get that one just for fun. Oh, such a silly, silly waste of time right there. But at least we'll get a time on the clock now. Oh, it's such a painful mistake. I'm sorry, people. It's so annoying to have, I've got it's not like I have thousands of hours in this game, but I have enough where it gets really frustrating to make silly mistakes like that, and I knew better. And again, it's just so frustrating when your brain is divided, and that's what it is right now, people. I don't have full access to it, and I know that probably sounds so crazy to some of you, and I appreciate that, but it's the best way I can explain it. Josh can't say for sure. Have to access the game inside the Switch. Yeah. Right at the goal, John. Well, we almost put a time up. The good news is we don't have to go get another power-up. And we hit 20 likes. There's some good news. We're going to focus on the positive here. Thanks to the 20 people that like the stream. This disaster of a stream. You're too kind. All right, here we go. I threw the bubble too early. Or I jumped too early, rather. That's the move. You just run right off that block. That's kind of tough. Okay, it didn't stop the auto scroll. So it isn't an actual time loss. And I don't actually need the bubble for the end. So we're actually okay. You actually get some grace in this particular speedrun because you're not punished for taking damage on the clock. We're better off just taking the low road here. Yeah, that worked out way better. Intentionally slowing down a bit. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's not bad. That isn't too bad, people. All right, two minutes on the nose. Okay, not bad. I don't know how much better than that we're going to get grinding it, It's so much auto-scroll. I feel like we should just start there, and then if someone else figures out a faster route, we'll just figure it out from them. So there we go. 2 minutes and 620 milliseconds. All right. All right. There's no world record on that one yet. Most of the world records don't exist yet. So, did I do an any percent run of the gauntlet yet? I think I did a 100% run of the gauntlet. I don't think I did an any percent run. I want to do 100% and any percent of all of the special worlds. That's my current goal. Yeah, I only did the 100%. So there we go. But if you want to check, all the world records are on speedrun.com. Just look up Mario Wonder, and then there's 130 levels in the game. Each level has a 100% world record and an any percent world record. If no one's done it yet, it's just blank. So speedrun.com, that's where you can check it all if you're interested. Now, we need an any percent run here, which we've yet to do. Now, we know that we want the drill. We typically get the drill. We typically get the drill, but that's to get one of the 10 coins.
Here we go.
So, we are going to go with the bubble. And we are going to go with not the jet run badge. Not the jet run. We're actually going to downgrade from the jet run to the fast something. I'm going to find out right now what it's called. We want fast dash. That's what we're looking for here. Oh, and you know what? We got to set up one more thing here. Just got to save this. Bing, bam, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Save. And now use... Now, see, I think I wish it would just let me add more, but I'm maxed out. See, I don't know what I'm going over. But, I mean, none of these splits really work anyway. This is just me being OCD. So, here, let me move beyond that. This is Gauntlet. And we're going for the any percent. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-bow. Gauntlet. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-ba-bow, ba-da-dow. Alrighty. The drill should make it faster through the purple boxes. The purple boxes. Well, let's do a run of it. Let's do a run and see. No timer. We've got the bubble here. And let's see, is there any... What kind of advantages do we get using the bubble? Bro. That's such a foolish... Well, it's just as well. We're not worried about the time we're routing right now. We're routing, people. We are routing. How you like me now? Alrighty. That's one place. Now wait, without the drill, I can just do that. What is all this? I don't think I've ever seen them. This is faster with the drill. Oh, this is a mess. Alright. I don't have anything. Okay, we're going to go back to the drill. Let's just do that. Let's start with the drill. We're going to make drill our baseline rather than experiment with something new. We're going to kind of alter the course here and instead go with what's a bit more familiar and then just try to mindfully imagine if we had a different badge or a different power, would we have any sort of advantage? That's the big question. That's the big question.
Hi.
Look, I got one little piece of hair that's just like flying out here. You see that? That's so annoying. Look at that. The one rebel. It's like the alfalfa, but on the front. Okay. Here we go, people. Let's get serious. I got the bubble. You see what I'm saying, people? The brain is just not working correctly. You thought it gave a boost? You may be wrong. Well, it's not that I think you're wrong, my friend. My only hesitation to start with the drill is I wanted to see if while I'm going through the level with the bubble power-up, if I noticed any opportunities to then try and experiment with, hey, here's a possible bubble opportunity. Because here's the disadvantage now. Now that I'm doing it, starting with the power-up I already know, starting with the power-up I already know, I'm going to be a lot less consciously aware of opportunities to use different ones, just as a result. So that's why, ideally, I wanted to go through it at least once full with a different power-up, so I'd be more mindful of the opportunities. But you saw how that went, so now we are back to the drill. But let the record show, it's really not that I doubted that it could possibly be the best. It's that right now, the big challenge we're undertaking as a speedrunner is trying to find out what is most efficient. Not just what gives you a boost or what is efficient, but the whole name of the game is what is most efficient. And that is a tall order. That is a very tall order with so many complicated variables, so many undiscovered skips and boosts. We're at the very beginning of the evolution of speedrunning in Mario Wonder. So keep all that in mind, people. I appreciate all the suggestions and brainstorming, and I want it to be made clear. I'm not trying to shut you down or dismiss you. Just trying to navigate here. Alrighty, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
We're playing Kiwi. Okay, the part where I had any question about it was when you questioned, said, but I may be wrong. I didn't know if that was based on me. Whatever. I appreciate you, David. I got to just stop talking because, again, it's my brain is the problem here. That's the problem here. Among nothing else. No one else is the problem. I am the problem, okay? People can't make that clear enough. This is the wrong level. I'm not even in the right level. So that's where we're at today, people. And there you go. Kiwi's letting me know. This isn't the right level. Okay. All right. And I can't cancel any streams today. I cannot and will not cancel streams today. So we just gotta do it, people. Let the record show. I am not trying to say streaming is such a horrible job, such a hard job. That's not my point. It does get very difficult, though, when your mind is somewhere else. If you're really concerned about something, it really does become a different sort of struggle that's hard to express in words, especially to the viewer who's just watching some dude on the internet play some Mario and be like, bro, you couldn't have it much easier. What's the big struggle? What kind of imaginary world are you living in that you think you have it tough? And trust me, I am so aware of the insane, horrific stuff happening all around me to not me. And I'm so thankful, in one sense, to not be in that position. But that in and of itself doesn't just magically take away what I am dealing with. You know what I mean? That's the deal. So here we go. We get a restart, and here we go. Here we go. Oh, what a waste, bro. Is that the way? Just do that? I think that's the way. Okay, there's something. Appreciate you, David. There we go, Jen. Thanks for all the support in the chat, people. I really do appreciate you. Big time. And I'll be better and do better. I will. I will. I am not sitting over here on my hands. I'm doing my best, people. And we will improve. Our mental health will improve, physical health will improve. We've got a lot of improvements in our future. And that can, even that little reality check can be can provide quite a bit of hope amidst a struggle. Just that reality check of, hey, guess what? It's not only is it going to get better in the future, I'm directly doing things now to help ensure that those things improve in the future. Oh, I don't need the coins. You're right, Kiwi. I don't need the coins. Thank you. And this is exactly what's so frustrating. How did I miss that? I said it 100 times. It's even on the top of the screen, any percent. And here I am going for the 10 coins. Thank you so much, Kiwi. What a disaster, people. What an absolute disaster here. That was slow. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. That was a little risky. Oh, that's where I don't need to go up there. Okay, Pat, you got it's just muscle memory, so I'm going to cut myself a little slack there. Every time I've run this level, and I've run it quite a bit, I did not go any percent. No! Come on, Pat! I'm so frustrated with myself. I'm sorry, people. I'm really sorry. I really want to be a lot more positive right now. So I'm going to make a choice right now to be more positive. I have that power within me. I have the power to choose to say positive things. Not fake positive things, but actual positive things. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do here now. Okay, bottom row, 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 bottom row. What was that? Okay, this has gone from bad to worse. Here we go. Here it comes, people. Bottom row, bottom row, bottom row. Foolish mistake. I'm making a lot of those today, people. Oh, and we're only 1 hour into the first stream. We're one of 6 hours down, people. And I'm trying so hard. I'm probably from the outside, it just looks like I'm being super neurotic. And I am definitely being super neurotic. So you're not wrong. But you're not getting the full story. You're not getting the full story. You're only seeing what's on the outside. So we got to continue. We have to. What's up, Zelko? We got to continue. So let's get the power up and continue. That's what's happening today, people. That is what's happening today. We're getting the power up and we will continue. We shall continue here. I just can't believe it's only noon. I would have sworn it was 1:59. And I'm sorry, that might sound really bad to the viewers. It's not that I'm having a bad time with any of you. I'm happy to spend time with all of you. It's me. We've said drill, right? See, you have the magical ability to just leave the stream, and then you don't have to deal with me anymore. I can't leave the stream. I'm stuck here. You see what I'm saying? I'm stuck here. I can't go anywhere. And I'm not talking about... I mean, I can't leave my own brain. Even when the stream ends, I'm still stuck here with me. You know what I'm saying, people? Do you know what I'm saying? Hopefully not. I hope you don't know what I'm saying. But if you do, I feel bad for you, buddy. I feel bad you're struggling. But stay struggling. Stick in that struggle. We'll get through it one way or another. We will push through. Is this the right level? The gauntlet? This is the right level. Let's get serious, people. Bottom route. That can't be good. Let's work on that. I think we're on to something here. Appreciate you, Jen and Kiwi. Here we go. We're getting somewhere, people. I'm so thankful for Mario Wonder. I really, really, really am so glad to have another Mario game that I'm enjoying this much. For years, it's been Mario Maker 2 and only Mario Maker 2 as my ultimate favorite. But now that I've played this one as much as I have, this one really is getting to that same fun level. And you know, part of it is just once you get good enough at a game, it starts to get a little more fun in a weird way that I had never experienced before becoming a streamer. Partly because I just never put that much time into video games. Like, concentrated time. I just needed to hold up there. And see, I lost my boost there. We're just going to practice here. That is definitely not optimal. So that doesn't work. You have to stop. That's nice of you, yeah. No, the game is great. I actually look forward to doing the Wonder speedruns almost more than Mario Maker 2 at this point, just because it's new. So the game is as good as it gets, basically, for me. There's no complaints there. In the chat, you've all been nothing but amazing today. Everyone here has been a pure joy to be around. So that truly, the chat, you've been amazing. The game, you've been amazing. There's one piece of the puzzle that hasn't been amazing. And you know what that is, people? That's me. But here's the thing. I also don't want to model talking bad about yourself. So I don't want to let myself just sit here and bash myself, because I don't think any of you should be bashing yourself either. So you know what I mean? I don't want to be a hypocrite. Tell you not to bash yourself, but then me sit up here, tell you how horrible I am. And I don't actually think I'm horrible. It just feels that way. When you get so anxious and you can't really, when you're anxious about something you can't do anything about. You know what I mean? It's different, like, it's different when you're anxious about something and you're anxious because you're just putting it off. You know what I mean? Like, you have the power to do something about it, but you're failing to do the thing. That causes anxiety, but it's a different kind of anxiety because deep down you know you have the power. But there's other things to be anxious about. You have no power. There's nothing you say or do that makes any difference. And that is a different type of anxiety. And that's where I struggle in a different way. And that's where it ends up putting my brain in the zone of super negative towards myself. I don't know. It's super hard to explain. But ultimately, my point is, I would encourage you to not let yourself talk bad about yourself to yourself. So I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to set that same example. But I'm sitting here telling you, I understand it's difficult. It's not necessarily an automatic thing for all of us. Some people have a very easy time not talking bad about themselves. Some people have the opposite issue. They can't stop thinking how great they are. So I guess, I mean, the pendulum swings both ways. Good morning, Jess. Can't do anything about it. Why stress? Well, that's the magic. That's what I'd love to say that phrase to my anxiety and just say, hey, buddy, what are you so worried about? We can't do nothing about it. A wise man once said, that tomorrow will have enough worry of its own. What good is worrying about today? Just like you're saying, Jen. Look at the birds of the air. They neither toil. Easier said than done. Okay, here we go, people. Let's get serious here. Let's get serious. Bottom row. Not terrible. That was better. Look at that. Well, that was definitely not optimal. That was definitely not optimal. But it's something. That is just such a ridiculous mistake. And Pat, get over it, buddy. Get over it. Start it over. You're good at this game, Pat. You're good at this game. You just have to do a perfect run. What I'm attempting to do, it makes sense that it's going to take a lot of times failing. So I've got to get over the failure part. It's going to happen. Just because I'm in this bizarro mind state, I can't let every single mistake be this big deal. So I'm self-regulating right now, people. I'm forcing myself to see reality in spite of how I feel about it. And we're going to continue now. Let's continue and get a good run in here, people. Thanks for your support. I'm so blessed and lucky to have you here, giving me any kind of support. I can tap into a little bit of that. Let's tap into that very real positive reality. We got 19 people in the stream right now, checking it out, being a great part of it. And I'm very lucky to have you here. That's real. That's true. No matter what else is true, that's true. So let's focus on that, Patty boy. Great opportunity to reinforce everything I just said. Annoying mistake, but ultimately has to be expected if I'm going to be working on speedrunning. Mistakes are part of getting the world record. That's part of it. No one's getting the world record on their first try. And if they are the exception. So how foolish would I be to think I'm going to do it in 5 tries? You know what I mean? Very foolish. But it can be real easy to get there mentally. There we go. Appreciate you, Jen and Jess. Here we go. We want the drill, if you will.
Oh, hi.
All right, here we go. Let's get serious, people. Here we go. Back to the gauntlet. Back to the gauntlet. What's up, Deku? Not just Deku, the almighty Deku. I'm betting you're a Zelda fan. I'm a Zelda fan too. Link to the Past is my favorite. I haven't played it in so long. I should do a Link to the Past stream. That'd be a nostalgic blast. You know, I've never done a randomizer, but I'm a little hesitant to dive into the world of randomizers because they're not Nintendo approved. And I'm so paranoid as a streamer Because guess what, people? At any point, Nintendo could decide to say, oh, by the way, Super Pat World, you can't stream our games anymore. See you later. They have that power at any moment. Oh, so we need a strat there, because I'm losing all my momentum. So I have to figure out at what point does what point on the screen does Mario start them moving forward? And I don't know how to determine that. I know, like in Mario Maker 2, it's when you on-screen things, and I don't know if that's exactly how this game works. I guess we'll just have to experiment. Let's experiment, see what we can figure out. You are a Zelda fan, but it's from Academia. Okay. Anime fan, big shout out to you. I'm all about Studio Ghibli. I'm all about that Ghibli. Or Ghibli, however you want to say it. I don't know what's right. I'm far from an authority. I'm just a very, very big fan. Those movies make me feel something, people, in a good way. Oh, well. Fireflies makes me feel something not so positive. But it's one of my favorites. That's the trick. You just have to get a couple steps before you make that jump. There we go. Okay. See, I can't imagine that's optimal. I can't imagine that's optimal, but it's the best I got for now. Oh, we gotta get out of here. There you go. That's the mistake I made last time. Okay, there we go. Firefly was amazing. See, the people that have seen it like it. Like Boondock Saints, I've never heard that comparison. Now, that's a wild comparison. But I think I see where you're going with that. I think I started running late here. I don't need the 10 coin anymore. I'm so worried about the 10 coin. I do need the star power, though. Is this even possible without the star? Wow. If it is, it ain't worth it. If it is, it ain't worth it. Everyone loves it, but can't really tell you why. Interesting. That wasn't where I thought you were going with that. Solid and great. Firefly's very sad. Crying through the whole thing. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you, Deku. It's an awesome one. Definitely check it out at your own risk. But it is amazing, but very, very emotionally draining. Okay. Here we go. Make sure you watch the show first. I don't know what you're talking about, Josh. I'm trying hard to keep up with you, my friend. But I don't know what we're talking about. What show? Yeah, there's got to be a way. But that's where I keep getting held up. You see what I'm trying to do, people? I'm trying to get the rockets there. If I go right away, they're not there. Maybe I make the jump and then ground pound cancel. Let's try that. That's at least something new to try. Okay, the Firefly show before the movie? What am I missing? Yeah, you can do this. Thanks. Yeah. Firefly is a great TV show, but not connected to the Ghibli Fireflies. Okay, and see, part of it's not the movie's called not Flight of the. I keep saying I wanted to say Flight of the Bumblebee. It's not the name of the movie is something Fireflies, something of the Fireflies, but I just call it Fireflies. I call everything by one word for the most part. Like all these levels, this is Gauntlet, the other one's Piranha. That's Fireflies. I guess Spirited Away, I actually say both words. But okay, that's what Grave of the Fireflies. There it is. I knew it was something of the Fireflies. When you get to the edge, it starts the rocket. It doesn't. Yeah. I'm going to prove it to you right now. I wish it did, though. This is the big problem I'm having here, people. Bottom route. Here we go. Can we find a way? We can! The second one was there for us that time. I've tried that in the past, and that wasn't there. But hey, it only has to be there once, people. So hey, we'll take it. That was amazing. That was very, very fortunate. All right, now we just need to finish strong here. Which the main thing I always forget is the star. With this badge, you can easily miss the star. I'm gonna just take bottom path. Yes. See, bottom path makes it a little easier to grab the star, I think. It wasn't an optimal bottom path, though. Are you kidding, Pat? I shouldn't have paused. One of the habits I have to break from Mario Maker is in moments like this, I can't pause. I have to finish the level so I can at least put a time up. But the truth is, here's the positive thing. The thing that matters most from that run is that we've now gotten that rocket once. So that matters a lot more than finishing this run. This wasn't a perfect run. So there we go. See, Pat, that was good. I like that. That was a good little shift before I got all upset about it. There we go. Come on. We're moving in the right direction, people. Appreciate you, Deku. That's right. We got a new Ghibli movie coming out. Hayao Miyazaki. The legend. The legend is... There's some really cool... There's two really cool little mini documentaries about him on HBO that I highly recommend if you're a Ghibli fan like me. It's there! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! I'm so happy that rocket's there. I tried to find it before, but I wonder what was different about my timing. Something was different because I'm telling you, that rocket was not there. But I am so thrilled to see it there. Now let's just not make any silly mistakes here, Pat. Come on. Let's make this one count. Oh, gosh. All right, Pat. Stay ahead of the screen. Let's stay ahead of the screen. Are you kidding me with this? Okay, it's gone. We're sticking with bottom path here. It's the up, the thing that I'm failing and that I was feeling it on the first time doing this is it's the up slope. It's slowing me down, and that's what's making it easier to get the star. All right. It's at least a run. It's at least a run.
Bye-bye.
Personal best to put up there. Okay, 210 is going up. Oh, I had the wrong personal best up there. Good gracious. Okay. I think you jumped over the edge instead of run off the edge. No idea, yeah. All right, well, here we go. We got a real chance here. Let's see if we can get it under 210. That's the goal for the stream. The goal for this stream is get the time under 210. That was a slow start. Bad timer on my end. There we go. That's good. That's what we're looking for, people. Bottom path. It's okay. It's okay to make that mistake, Pat. You're a human. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Don't get discouraged. Just take... Just take... I'm literally in the midst of saying, take that knowledge with you into the next attempt. And as I'm saying the words, I made the same mistake. But again, we're going to self-regulate here. It's okay to make that mistake. Let's get it going. The edge with the rockets. All right, yeah, whatever you say, buddy. Big shout out to you, yeah. But again, I really have no idea what you're talking about. But that's okay. It doesn't really matter. What I gotta, as you can tell, yeah, my brain is up, down, all around. I can barely even focus on the game. So the idea of keeping up with whatever it is you're talking about that the edge with the rockets refers to, I just have no hope. But I do appreciate you, and I know saying that can come off like I'm discouraging people from chatting at all. And that's not it. I feel a responsibility to communicate back to you whether or not I'm understanding you. Some people take that as being super rude and obnoxious. That's not my intention, but it's what I feel I must do. So here we go, people. Here we go. We're back to the runs. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. No! I hit a ground pound. I can't press down until we are on the ground. Okay, yeah, we're good, my friend. Big shout out to you. Thanks for understanding me. Really not trying to give you a hard time. Quite the opposite. Like, to me, I really don't like the feeling of being patronized. Like someone just being like, oh, yeah. I'd rather you say nothing than patronize me. You know what I mean? So that's part of... I project that onto the whole chat and assume that your worst case scenario is being patronized. And oftentimes it is not. Oftentimes that isn't people's worst case scenario. Oftentimes they're just trying to get in the mix. And then I go out of my way to what ends up happening is I end up just making it so much more awkward than it needs to be. So it's a real party, people. It's a regular party over here at Super Pat World. I almost have a system that keeps me lined up there. Because I'm trying to... The goal is to land as soon as possible. As soon as that lava's out of the way, I want to land. So that's why I cut it so close there. Intentionally. Trying to save a bit of time. That is the issue. That is the issue. Bop ba da ba doo bop beat up. Wow. Wop ba da ba doo bop beat up. Wow. Wop wop ba da wow. Here we go. To the drill. And we're out of here. Ba-da-up. Hey, thanks to the 26 people that like the stream. You're amazing. Thanks for that support. Excuse me. Thank you for that support. Let me sing you a song. Someone likes the stream. That's the wrong level. That's what you call the wrong level. And this is what you call the right level. Maybe Monday you'll see the movie. There you go. I don't really like going to the movies. I wouldn't mind never going to another movie. Isn't that wild? As much as I love movies, my desire to go to the movie theater has never been lower. I've never cared less about going to the movie theater, which is pretty wild to say. I wonder if that's part of being an older man, but you're getting old and being like an old lonely man. That's not even funny. I'm sorry, people. I'm out of my mind. Here we go. I apologize, but that really, it strikes me as funny, but it's really not funny. In other words, my instant anxiety is that someone out there relates to being an older guy and then hears me laugh about it and feels like I'm laughing at them. That is my instant anxiety when I'm but in the reality, I'm laughing at myself. I'm not actually laughing at anybody but me, but I can appreciate if you're out there and you hear me talk about something you relate to, and then I go and bash it or laugh at it, it could come across like it's aimed at you, and it really is not. I think I end up laughing my way through a lot of, nah, 3 is too many. But yeah, the reality is I'd be happy to never go to the movies again. How did I skip that damage? Because I'm getting there too late. You go into a small theater. Okay, you go look at the movies if it's one you really want to see. Okay, fair enough. You're 41. You just got engaged. Congratulations, Josh. That's awesome. No more lonely nights for my boy Josh. That's awesome. Congrats on the engagement. That's amazing. Love. Now, see, some of us heartbroken during the holidays. Someone's getting engaged during the holidays, people. You want to talk about a Christmas season my boy Josh is probably never going to forget? It's this one. So keep that in mind, Josh. You know that classic thing of you don't know it's the good old days till they go by you? You've got a season of good old days here in front of you, my friend. So don't let the stress of wedding planning and all the other nonsense that can get in the way rob you of the amazing month you have in front of you here, Josh. Potentially amazing. Not to say everything goes right for you now that you're engaged, but just to say you've got that little boost that can really take it to the next level. So big shout out to Josh and his fiancée. I wish you all the happiness in the world. And I hope you have the greatest holiday season to celebrate here. All right, here we go. Meanwhile, us lonely people skipping the movie theater. Actually, there's plenty of healthy adults that go to the movies by themselves. So again, I really am not trying to make it come across like I'm talking down about anyone going to the movies by themselves. It's that for me, I get so much anxiety around even just having to go to the bathroom during an important scene that it's a mess for me. Oh, that's brutal. I did not mean to grab the side. I had a hard pass with people, but you mesh pretty well. Opposites attract and all. Ain't that the case? Very interesting how that works. Be in the theater by yourself, and that's a beautiful thing. If you're enjoying yourself in that theater by yourself, you're in the right spot. I would be miserable the whole time. Because even when I've gone to the movies with people in the recent past, I don't enjoy it that much. Like, half the time I'm just thinking to myself, man, this would be so much better at home right now. Which is not a reasonable thing to be thinking, necessarily. I still kind of bonked there. I've never done that. That's a new one. But that's okay. We need to make new mistakes in order to grow here. So that's what we're going to do. Make the new mistakes, and the run will be better for it. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-ba. Ouch. Ouch. Pain. Xylee usually keeps you home. It won't go out. But there's an idea. If I'm up to it. Well, I think it could be great for you, Jen. Could be an adventure. It sounds like it might be the right setting for you, the right situation, the right movie. If possible, doing things in spite of your anxiety can sometimes be a very healing situation. It's like when you disprove an intrusive thought, and then you know. You're like, okay, now I know. I know for an absolute logical fact I cannot trust my thoughts. Because here it is. This one's been proven to be untrue. And at the time, it felt very true. I definitely find some comfort in that. There we go. And there we don't go. How do I avoid that? Alright. It's your day off. Okay, fair enough. Difficult to get out of your head the movie. Yeah, that happens too. Yeah, I hear you. You're not your thoughts. Yeah, that's a powerful reality check, people. If you live in your own head like I do. Powerful reality check. You are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are a borderline the compulsion of your brain. They don't all represent accurate truth. They don't all represent you. And I am pushing it a little too hard at that part, so we're gonna get that power up and give it another try. Wrong thing. This one. Here we go. Hey, and thanks to the 26 people now that have liked the stream. Appreciate that support. You have to swipe the chat away to get to it. If you're trying to. Thank you. Okay, I feel like in the next 20 minutes we're gonna beat our personal best. I think it's gonna happen. Here we go. Oh, man. Do I go for the lower jump? I don't know. Well, let's see how this compares. No, I don't want to bother. I want to get a run without taking that damage. And then we'll take that one all the way. wasn't great. But it wasn't as bad as taking damage. No, bro. I guess I should just... I'm getting there slower now. Because I was making this before. So what changed? What changed? Oh, that's interesting, Jen. You like that if you go with a friend. For me, it's one of those ultimate, because you can't get up to go to the bathroom without missing something. I basically spend the entire movie feeling like I have to go to the bathroom, which I know is just ridiculous, but that's where we're at. And it's directly related to knowing that that's the worst case scenario. It's like when I'm recording music and I'm like working on a guitar solo. The whole time in my head, I'm thinking, oh, you're going to mess it up. Oh, you're going to mess it up. Oh, don't mess it up. Oh, you're going to mess it up. And oftentimes that results in me messing it up. Surprise, surprise. Can you stop bonking, bro? Pat, don't. Come on now. Jumping too early. I have no idea where. Where are you talking about? Hey, what's up, Liz? You're back from the orchestra. And you're on drums. Nice. That's pretty awesome, Liz. Drums are awesome. Drums are my favorite instrument to play. That's what I really want for Christmas is a drum set. That's what I'm asking Santa for Christmas. Someone was just saying that last night. What are you asking Santa for Christmas? I'm asking for a drum set. Oh, buddy. That was faster, so you know what? It's the pipe part that's determining it. It's whether or not I do a controlled jump. So, I'm going to play around here. Let's see if if bottom path might actually be a little cleaner. We have a little experiment to do now. We did snare for a short time. There you go. We started drums from grade 4 until 7. That's awesome. Well done. Drums are really fun to play, and it's a workout, so it's like the ultimate. It's the ultimate. It's an actual fun workout, and the more often you do it, the better you get at drums, and the more healthy you get. How do you beat that? That's the thing, like practicing guitar and piano, it sounds nice, it works really well without accompaniment, but not much of a workout. Okay. I think bottom route is not an option. Okay, let's keep working. Let's keep working at it. Electric drum set or actual drums? I'd take either. I'd be happy with either one. There's a guy, I think he's on Facebook. It's either Facebook or TikTok that I've seen him streaming, where he uses the Rock Band drums. Is that right? Is it the Rock Band drums? Some video game drums, but then uses it on regular songs or something. Now I'm butchering it as I'm trying to recite it. It was long enough ago that I don't have a clear image of it, but I remember thinking it was pretty cool. Okay, so new strat, we're going to just try to go... We're going to try something a little different here. You're more of a percussionist. Okay. Ooh, marimba. That's a really good one. And see, that's fun because then you've got percussion mixed with melody. So that's definitely more fun. Like, it's more fun when by yourself you can make a whole situation. Because that's sort of where it stinks, playing the bass or playing the drums. When it comes to practicing, you're basically forced to practice with a recording. You can't really just... I mean, it's not that you can't, but it's typically a lot more satisfying to do your practicing along with something else. Whereas you sit down with guitar or piano, you just sit down with the instrument, and that's all you need. You don't have to play along with anything. Maybe a metronome. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay, experiment 1 was a failure. Yeah, drums are the best, though. Because the most fun thing to do is you make a playlist of, like, your 10 favorite songs, and then you just sit down at the drum set with the headphones on, and you just play along with your 10 favorite songs. That is really satisfying. I can't believe it. All right, I don't necessarily know how or why, but here we are. How and why don't even matter right now. It's done. Now we just have to finish strong here. All right. Now remember, Pat, you need the star. You know what? I think we're going to take the 10-path coin. The 10-path coin? The 10-coin path? I can't even talk. I'm going to try the 10-coin path. I missed it. So much for the 10-coin path. You want to talk about the worst-case scenario. That's about it. Oh, that hurts. After we got the good cycle. That's okay, Pat. Like you said, this is part of speedrunning. These mistakes are going to happen, and each mistake gets you a little closer to a run without that mistake. So we'll just hold on to that as our solace. Now, this may be a new personal best. Best is 2:10, 3:30.
Bye-bye.
Boom. It isn't even a personal best. All right. Well, not a bad run. Not a bad run. Yeah, exactly. No, that's a good way to say it, Liz. That's the thing. Is with drums, you can put on the song, and I didn't mention this. When you're playing along to drums, you don't even have to do what's on the recording. You can do whatever you want, and as long as it's in the right tempo, it's going to work. As opposed to when you try to play guitar along with the recording, something with actual pitch, now you've got to play very specific notes if you want to have it still sound good. But like I'm saying, if you've got a drum set in front of you, every single one of the drums will sound good in the right rhythm, in the right tempo. So that is a very, very cool part of playing the drums. All right, that damage is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Liz, do you know how long it takes from when you hit the flag, typically, to when the circle closes? Because I know you've timed some runs. Because it's probably typically like, what, between 10 and 11 seconds? That's my guess. That's my observation. My unofficial observation. I can time I'm going to work on this now? Okay, I might have not said it right, Liz, but that's okay. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. The Nabbit run is all you, my friend. You can handle the Nabbit, I'll handle the Mario. Whoops. Every time I take out that bird that blows the bubbles, it's always out of spite for all the trouble they cause on the Goomba level. That is a great start, people. That is a really great start. Oh my gosh, can you believe how close that was? Because I cannot. Okay. Now, do I just stick with the bottom path at this point? Oh, buddy. Okay. I don't think it was optimal, but it wasn't bad. It was definitely better than last time. That much I'm sure of. Now all that matters is the staircase. Right here. I don't think that was very fast for an ending. I think we had a pretty good run up to the end. But I think it's probably good enough for a personal best. Could be wrong.
Thank you.
Barely by, we're talking about by 1/10 of a second. Wow. Okay. I think it's the ending that ruined us there. I know it was, to be honest. But it's technically a new personal best, so let's put that up there. Let's put that on the board. And try again.
Let's go.
$13 seconds. Okay, thanks, David. I figured it was more than 10. All right, come on. Hey, we hit 30 likes. Thank you so much, people, for liking the stream. That was our big goal for yesterday, and we did end up hitting it at the very last second. So there we go. We got there 10 minutes early today. Thanks, people. Thanks for being willing to hit that like button. It's an interesting thing streaming on YouTube because the vast majority of people who watch content on YouTube are here for edited content, not necessarily streams. So it can be extra tough to kind of generate momentum here. So all the more reason why I'm telling you how much I appreciate the likes. So thank you. That was early. I bonked. This is a disaster. That's not even worth it. That's right, Q. We hit 5,000 subs over here. Thanks to everyone who subscribed. 5,000. We've almost beat the Special Education with Pat channel. I have 3 YouTube channels, and for a long time, that's been my highest subscribed. And I still want to get back to it someday. If I can ever get financially secure enough in Super Pat World, I'm telling you, one of the first things on the agenda is bring back Special Education with Pat. I loved making those videos, but it was so stressful at the time. But I feel like now I'd be better than ever at it. That's the trick. Okay, I now know how to set it up consistently. So we can get to this point consistently. The part where we're stuck is the ending. I need a good strat for the staircase. Do I miss being a special ed teacher? I miss my students. I miss my students a lot, but a lot of them graduate. Oh, I wasted it. I'm sorry, people. That's my fault. 100% my fault. Let the record show. That is my fault, my friends. Let's see. At the very least, it's an opportunity to practice the. At the very least, it's an opportunity to practice the staircase. I think that the strat is jump like that. And I probably should have just done one twirl. I feel like that's... So wait, so we know this is going to be not a personal best, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. That's slower. Okay, so here's my answer. I very much miss being a special educator, but it's complicated because I oh boy, how much do I want to say here? It's such a simple question, but with such a complicated answer. I miss the job. I very much want to be involved in special education, but more and more, the system itself has some big issues that I can't do much about. So the job that I used to have, it kind of almost doesn't exist quite the same way it used to. And all the students I used to work with are now gone. So as much as I miss it, I don't have a strong desire to go back. And there's a second part to that, which is as a special educator, I didn't even make like 1/10 of enough money to have this house. But at the time that we bought this house, I was married. And between the both of us, could afford it relatively easily. It was totally financially responsible. Then we get the divorce. And then I become a streamer. And now I make way more as a streamer than I did as a special educator. And by way more, don't get too excited. It's not... I mean, special educator is a horrible paying job for the most part. So it's not that tough to make more than that. So ultimately, leave that job. Now I'm a streamer. Now that I'm divorced and on a single income, now what used to be much more isn't enough to afford the house. That's the whole deal, people. So I'm in this spot where I need streaming to pay more than it does currently. And if I was to go back to a special educator, it would guarantee I don't make even close to enough money and I'd have half the hours for streaming. So that's like the bizarro spot I'm in. I want nothing more than to keep this house. It's way more expensive than I can actually afford. I make much more as a streamer than I ever could as a special educator, but it's still not quite enough to afford the house I have because I bought it while I was married, now divorced. There's the summary. That's part of why it's a complicated answer. But my buddy Jen has been around since the beginning, and I definitely want to give you a full answer. So there you go, Jen. Found out if you hit the bottom of the flag, it's 13.4. There we go. Okay. You were picking up what I was putting down, Liz. Okay. So there we go. That concurs. What's up, Abby? And what's up, Nox? First time watching after catching the run vids. Hey, thanks, Nox. You speedrunning too? Sorry, you might have come in at a weird time. I know I'm talking about a bunch of crazy stuff here. Okay. But yeah. Where we at? We got 5 minutes left. We got time for 2 more runs. Let's do it. Let's make them count.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if we can put up a 209. Wouldn't that be something? A casual player. And you're 100% in Wonder. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I love it, Nox. I was so worried I wasn't going to like it, but I actually love it. The game, I mean, before it came out. Originally, I was thinking I was going to be trying to speedrun the whole game. But after learning the speedrun of World 1, I was like, nah. Yeah, I can sell it town size, no doubt about it. But here's where it gets more complicated, Sam. Now you've brought up another variable that is massively complicating things. Right now, in the United States of America, it is one of the worst times in history to try getting any sort of new residents. Oh, gosh. The market is about as horrible as it could possibly be, Sam. Now, get a roommate. That is a great option. And that has its own set of complications that I feel like at this point it's the end of the stream. I know you're trying to help Sam. Big shout out to my buddy Sam. Had lots of leaks. There we go, Jen. Watching the beginning, giving anxiety. Seem to be doing consistently. Keep going after the birds in the pipe. Wouldn't it be easy to just crouch with the drill at the bottom of the pipe? It'll pop all the birds automatically. Hold on. What are you saying, Nox? Wouldn't it be easier to crouch with the drill at the bottom of the pipe? I don't know what you're talking about. There's so many pipes in this level. It'll pop all the birds automatically. Watching the beginning is giving you anxiety. Seem to be doing consistently, but you keep going after the bird. Oh, at the very beginning. Yeah, that's just to keep me occupied, bro. This beginning is such a joke. I've done it 8 billion times. I don't even have to try at this beginning. The beginning is nonsense. I need something to keep my brain engaged. It's just painfully easy. Auto scroll, so slow. I need anything to make it fun, or else I won't be paying attention when I need to up front. And that's okay. Let's get one more run in here. We got to get our power up, and then we're off to the races here, people. Then we're off to the races. And the last thing I want to say to clear this up is that this house represents the ideal, it's a lot like the house I grew up in. It's in exactly the spot I want to be. Everything about this house I love to the extreme. And that's part of why, if it's at all possible to keep this house, I really want to do it. That's the other piece to help give a little context to why I'm not seeking out a bunch of alternate options. But again, there's a lot of complications around the alternate options as well. So, right now we're just grinding hard with streaming, spreading it out, and it's been going well. The edited content on YouTube, I got 1.4 million views in the past 28 days here on YouTube. So thanks for all of the support here on YouTube. And let me tell you, people, if you can tap into the YouTube ad money, now you really got something going. Now, especially if you got a library, hundreds and hundreds of videos, you can start getting enough push. In fact, I'll share this number with you. They just started letting you run ads on shorts here on YouTube in February. And from like February to September, I averaged making 10 to 12 cents a day from shorts ads, okay? Not much you could do with that, right? But now with that push, that 1.4 million views, unfortunately it's not millions of dollars, but now it jumped up to $7 or $8 a day. Now 10 to 20 cents to $7 is a massive jump and a huge step in the right direction. But with that said, it is not pay the mortgage situation, but it is definitely a huge improvement. So I have a lot of hope that in these next couple months, we're going to be able to keep the push alive, put together some really good wonder runs, keep the run going on Mario Maker 2, see how things develop on Twitch. So we got lots of branches out. There's lots of available possibilities to help this thing elevate. And I won't feel good about losing this house unless I've done all those things first. If I do all those things, stream still doesn't take off the way it might need to, and then I have to get rid of the house, at least I can live the rest of my life knowing, hey, I did it. I gave it my absolute all. I did everything I could possibly come up with to try to keep this house. So that's where I'm at, people. Because again, I can imagine how almost frustrating it might be as a viewer if you've heard me talk about this stuff over and over. Be like, bro, why don't you just help yourself? And it really isn't as simple as that. But I can appreciate why it might seem that way. There comes Jeremy with a gifted sub. Appreciate you, Jeremy. You are a legend. Thanks for that support.
You are amazing.
Thank you, Sam. There we go, Liz. And there you go, Chris. You got one. Yeah, exactly, Kiwi. That's been my goal all along, has been to make enough from ad money. That's the greatest, is making money from ads, because that's coming from some company. You know what I mean? They ain't missing that money. They got a budget to spend that money anyway. So I'm happiest to take money, corporate money. But now for a long time that was seen as like selling out, like the bad thing. But everything's so backwards now. Everything's so backwards to how it used to be when I was young, which I don't mind. I always thought the selling out thing was a little over the top, because people back in my day, bands and any celebrity that took basically any kind of brand deal was seen as a massive sellout. It was highly, highly, highly looked down upon by the general public, especially if you were any kind of rock band. But it's so funny how gone that is. Now it's so far the opposite that fans of bands will typically congratulate them if they get any kind of brand deal early on. You know what I mean? It's just so different. But again, I think it's an improvement. It's a more realistic. I think it's just because there's that many more people in a similar position trying to make money in that way, that it no longer feels like, oh, the celebrity's just making money the easiest way possible. I feel like that's the big issue, is when you feel like, bro, the celebrity does not need more money, and they're making me sit through their commercial just so they can have an extra car in the driveway. You know what I mean? And I think that is a valid criticism. I just don't think it's necessarily accurate. Almost worked. Okay, last run of the day, no matter how it goes. I said if income versus drums, yeah, exactly. That's what well, that's the thing. I ain't buying no drum set. I'll tell you that, Jen. As much as I'm saying I'd love the drum set, that's why I'm asking Santa. As far as I'm concerned, I'm still working on the mortgage situation. Quite literally. But we got till the 14th. This sounds so bad, people. I'm so sorry. I really, really don't don't want to sit here and complain like this. So I apologize. Because again, I do recognize that I have the sweetest job on planet Earth, and that if you ask like 10 people right now what their ideal job is, 9 of them are going to say content creator on the internet. So none of that is lost on me. It just doesn't relieve any of the pressure that is currently weighing me down. There we go. Okay, that's the move right there. Okay, we've got a good first half. We've got a good first half. Okay, now this, I think the ideal situation here, build speed so I can already be running like right there. Okay, I have to call it there, people. That run is ruined. And we're past 1 o'clock, and I have to do the next stream at 1:30, and I have some stuff I have to do between then and now. So, with that said, I got to end the stream here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for all the conversation. I apologize if some of it was a little out there, but I really do appreciate all your support and your love and encouragement. And thank you to everyone that liked the stream. We got 32 of them today. There we go. It is interesting. There we go, Jeremy. Appreciate you, Knox. It was great to meet you. Sorry, this was your first stream. That's a weird one. I apologize. But thanks again to everybody in the chat. I really do appreciate you. Thanks for the support. Huge shout out Jeremy, came through with the gifted sub. Appreciate you big time, people. So thanks so much for hanging out here at Super Pat World. I'll be live again on Twitch in 30 minutes playing some Mario Maker 2. Then I'll be live on Facebook Gaming tonight at 9 p.m. playing some Mario Maker 2 Endless Expert No Skip. Over 1,000 clears, but not many lives anymore. So come on by, help me out. I'd love to see you. And I got lots of content coming out today. Check out the Reels, the YouTube Shorts, the Facebook videos, the YouTube videos. Check them all out, people. Check them out, and if you actually watch them, that's the best thing you can do for me is actually watch it. More so than like it, more so than share it. If you see it in your feed and you actually watch it for even a minute, that's like the best favor you can do for me. Now, I'm not saying don't like it. That's great, too. But if you want to really, really help me out, actually watch the video when it comes up in your feed. That's like the most powerful metric they've got, in my opinion. So please, if you're willing to do that, it would be huge. Yeah, liking TikTok videos. Liking the videos definitely helps. But watching the video to completion when you're first presented with it, nothing is more supportive than that as far as the algorithm's concerned, in my theory. Could be wrong. Okay, so there we go, people. Thanks for hanging out here. Hope to see you soon. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, a therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside. Find a way to move that you don't dread. Can make a huge difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope, believe better days are coming, because you never know, people. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you won't find out unless you get there. So that's why I'm rooting for you. I'm encouraging you. Stay in that struggle. We're all struggling with something, people. And whatever you're struggling with, I'm proud of you for making it here today. You're here today, right now. You hear my voice, undeniable. So now stick with it. Let's keep it going. A lot of us going through bad times. Some of us going through good times. And it is ups and downs in life are real, people. Seasons are good. Seasons are bad. Maybe you're heartbroken for the holidays like me. That's okay. Maybe you just got engaged for the holidays. That's okay, too. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful life. But there's good and bad. You know what I mean, people? And depending on your mental health, sometimes that good and bad can feel wildly different. So, I'm just here to say I'm struggling with you, and I'm wishing the best for you, people. So, hope to catch up with you at a future stream. Until then, have a great night, everybody.